Alright guys, what is going on? I am back. It's been a little while since the last time I uploaded on here. I actually don't know when the last video was. Let me go on my handy dandy phone and check. It has been a while though, and this video is actually going to be explaining why I've been gone. Um, that's weird. One of my videos is processing. I haven't even uploaded anything. um, so the last time I uploaded something was 1 month ago, and that was on January 8th, 2 days before my surgery. Hey. Um, so like I said, this video is just gonna be me like telling you guys like what's been going on, why I haven't been uploading. And when I said surgery, it probably gave it away a little bit. um, so yes, I had surgery. I had surgery on my legs. Because I never used to walk normal. I always walked with my feet turned in, my knees bent, leaning forward with my back arched. Um, and I've walked that way my whole life. I've had ton of surgeries on my legs just to get it fixed. Um, Nothing's ever worked. And then my doctor told me and my dad and all that about a few extra options. And really, the option was up to me if I wanted to get any of these or if I wanted to get none of them. At first, we said no because we didn't think that anything would work. So I'll get to the option that I took, but I will explain the other two. So he gave me three options. The first one was the one I actually ended up going with. Like I said, which I'll get to that in a minute. The second option would be to have straight casts on, and actually that we did that when I was younger, and it didn't work. I know, like I'm older and all that, but it's even the doctor said it had like a very minimal chance of it working. He was just throwing that idea out there because it would be something to work with. The third option, I'm not sure like what the procedure is for it because we didn't pick it and I didn't really ask too much about it because I didn't care for it. He would go into the back of my knees and release stuff. I don't know. But he said that surgery would be the one to cause the most tendon tears, muscle tears, and severe pain. So the option that I went with, I'll actually leave a link to what it is in the description. I did on one of my other videos too. I think it was on my main channel though. It's called a distal femoral extension osteotomy, and basically, in like the easiest way of saying it, they break your leg and they put it back together, which is basically what he did to me. Um, by the way, if you don't like hearing stuff about surgeries, skip ahead or something. Because I'm about to explain pretty much like what they did. So, like right after the knee, I forgot what the bone is. Um, but it's like right in front of. It's like right in front of your knee, like after your knee, like this one. I forgot what it's called. I don't know. I never paid attention in biology. um, so he cut a wedge, a half-inch wedge out of that bone. Um, and then he put like a metal piece and it's got like screw holes in it, and he basically drilled screws into my legs or into the bone, um, so that it can be straight, but I also have range of motion. Um, the surgery was a success. Um, he also had to cut like a bunch of like muscles and all that stuff and reattach them and all that. So that's something we're working on actually, because I'm still in physical therapy. I go 2 days a week, Mondays and Wednesdays. And actually, I was in the hospital for 2 weeks for inpatient therapy. And if you go onto my main channel, I actually did 2 vlogs while I was there that I actually did not plan on doing because I was gonna wait till I got home for all this stuff. But I started early, and I'm actually glad I did because I was able to do everything that I pretty much wanted. Um, so like I said, we're still building up like all the strength and all that stuff. Because there's still a lot I gotta do. Like for long distance walking, I gotta use a walker. But we're actually leaning more towards laying off of it. Me and my therapists are actually trying to have me walk without it. I can walk around the house fine. I can walk short distances and all that. Like a 10-minute walk or something without the walker. Um, but I still just got to be careful, which I'm still trying to take it easy. I'm being careful. I'm being cautious. Um, but yeah. So like I said, the surgery was a success. I can stand and walk straight now. This is actually a surgery I've been waiting for all my life for. Uh, and I'm just glad it's here. Um, the only downside is I lost a half inch of height, which is no big deal. I couldn't give a shit. um, I'm still short. I'm 5'6", but that's around average. Around. um, yeah, I really don't care. Uh, but yeah, so I am home. I've been home for almost 2 weeks now. And I'm sorry I haven't posted anything on this channel yet. I've actually haven't been thinking about it. I've been thinking about doing everything on my main channel. I've been thinking about making videos, making sure I have stuff to upload, recording, more stuff and all that. So I have a good amount of footage that I still got to edit. Um, and speaking of which, I can't remember if I posted this on this channel. I'm pretty sure I did, but I probably didn't. My computer took a shit. The motherboard was messed up, and I wasn't able to use my computer the last 2 days before my surgery. And I was actually kind of pissed about that. But after surgery, I came home within 4 days, and I was laying in bed for about a month, and then I went back for physical therapy and all that. But got everything under control. I actually bought a new motherboard while I was there, so that when I got home, uh, I would be able to work on it. Which actually the next day, I was able to work on it. I recorded a video of me doing it. The only issue is that when I was looking back at the video, the footage was like freezing, lagging, and all that stuff. But I don't know. I'm probably still gonna upload it, but if it's that bad when I upload it, then I'm gonna take it back down and I'll just explain what I did. um, but yeah, like I said, you can check back on the 2 vlogs that I made while I was at the hospital. I've been making videos since then. I'm actually vlogging today for my main channel, and tomorrow I am supposed to be streaming if everything is fixed today. Even if it's not, I'm still gonna do it, or I'm gonna try to do it at least. But tomorrow I will also be vlogging for this channel. Now on my main channel, I mentioned that a lot of my vlogs are gonna be unedited now. And the reason for that is because I mainly talk throughout the whole thing. There's very little I have to cut out, unless I ramble on, which is most of my videos, which is actually what I'm doing now. um, but I'm still gonna try and vlog a good amount of times a week. No guarantee that they'll be up the same day, but they're gonna be up. There was actually a vlog I did on Tuesday that I forgot to upload last night, because I didn't end out the vlog until the morning yesterday, and I just uploaded it this morning. um, but yeah, like that's the other thing too is that I actually just got to my computer. It is 3:30 in the afternoon. And the only reason why I'm pretty much just getting to my computer is because I have to sleep with knee immobilizers on, which basically keeps your legs straight when you're in them, and it's not a cast really. They're more like I don't want to go and grab them. Too damn lazy. That and I don't want to keep going like up and down the stairs. It's tough as tough as it as tough as it is right now. I don't want to go up and come back down and then have to go back upstairs just to put them away. Um, but they basically Velcro, pretty much. They strap on to your legs, and they keep your legs straight. I have to wear those when I'm sleeping. Now my doctor told me that I didn't have to wear them to sleep, and if I don't, then I have to wear them the next day for a few hours, for at least 2 to 4 hours. So I actually slept with them off last night, and that was probably the best sleep I've had since before the surgery. Because those things actually get really uncomfortable. There's no way really to get in a good position with them on. And even if it's cold, it gets really hot with them on. Uh, which last night was like a godsend sleep that I had. um, and I was actually gonna get up early, like around 6:30 to put like 6:30 or 7 just to put them on and just relax because I had them on for 5 hours. And I laid down here. Actually, I laid on the couch and watched YouTube and all that stuff. And for as much as I like a lot of the people that I watch, I was getting pretty bored just laying there because I can't really sit at my computer with them on, even though I do have another chair here, which actually I do use pretty regularly. If my right knee, because on my right leg they actually had to do a lot more to straighten it. It gets really uncomfortable, and I'm actually starting to get used to it since I'm staying at my computer all day, which is something I really shouldn't be doing, but in doing this, it gets me kind of like prepared for like longer drives or something like that because actually, when I go and see the doctor the 16th of this month, I should be able to start driving again. And sitting like this actually kind of helps me prepare for like longer drives because me and my friends would always go out for like a 2 hour drive just to go see some like car place. Me and my friends are really big on cars, like muscle cars, like old classic American muscle cars. You know, like the old Challengers, Chargers, Mustangs, Camaros, Firebirds, Trans Ams, GTOs, pretty much whatever the garages have. So we usually take like a good hour and a half to 2 hour drive to this one place, and they're always really good. They got like a big garage, probably with 100 cars, if not a little less. They also got like drag cars and all that stuff. They're really awesome. They are like for sale cars, and you can go there as like a showroom. So it is really cool how they do it over there. Um, so we'll usually go to places like that. And I'm not going like fully back to school, but when I'm able to start driving again, I am gonna go back there just to visit. Because there's actually a lot of my teachers that are actually wondering how I'm doing. Um, and I did send them an email before I went into physical therapy, probably like a week before. And some of them I heard back from, the others I really haven't, but they heard about how I'm doing. And I did say I was going to come and visit, so I'm hoping to visit by the end of March, sometime like the beginning of April, like after they all get back from spring break, maybe. Um, but I would be just going back to visit. We're still moving and all that stuff. That's still the plan. I do still plan on building the two new computers when I move as well. But the specs have changed a lot, kind of. I've been changing the stuff here and there because on my gaming computer, I want it specifically built. And the way I'm building it is going to be my way now. Because I was originally just going to go with a cheap, kind of like really good gaming computer. But now I'm just going to save my money and build it the way I want to. Um, I'm going to have, um, like, storage wise, this is like what I'm going for, um, like, positively. 120 gig SSD for the boot and my programs, 500 gig SSD for videos, and a 2 terabyte for games. And then still going with the same processor. I'm going with an i7 7700K. The motherboard, I'm trying to stay with the same one because I want it specifically built this way. An Asus Strix Z270E. And then I'm still going with 32 gigs of RAM. Now, I know you really only need 16, but a lot of games nowadays are like minimum 16 for the way they run. So instead, I'm doing something better and just going straight to 32. And the render PC, I'll get to that in a minute, or workstation, whatever you want to call it. But the graphics card, I would like a Asus Strix GTX 1080. Now, I have had some issues with this in the past month, almost 2 months now that I've been looking at them. Um, every one that I've seen has been sold out, especially like the 1070s. It was just the other day that I found that Newegg stocked up on the 1080s. $800 graphics card, which I am actually willing to pay for. Especially, I've been watching this guy on YouTube. I'll leave a link to his channel down below. His channel name is Tech Deals, and a 1070 would be good for whatever I'm doing. But if I wanted that little extra performance, he always recommends to go with something better, like a 1080. So just for the extra performance, I really don't care like who says what. I'm going with a 1080. Even if the 1070 might be better. And there are other extra features that are really cool with these Strix cards. They have two 4-pin fan connectors. And they are controlled by the GPU. So when you put like two extra case fans and plug them into the graphics card controls the fans. So when it starts to get hot, it speeds up the case fans, and when you're not doing anything really like heavy, they slow down, which I thought is really cool. And it's also an RGB graphics card, so the card lights up and all that. It's cool as shit. Same thing with the that's why the other reason why I'm going with the Strix motherboard. A lot of like really cool features. The case, I'm getting a Fantex Entho Pro M with a tempered glass side panel window. Let's see. Oh, I got new headphones finally. AKG K240 professional studio headphones, which I've been planning on getting these for a while. It was just I was gonna probably wait until I got the computers built to get these, but I just thought I might as well just get them now, and I'm actually kind of glad I did. And they're only $70. It's not bad. Let's see what else. What else am I missing? Power supply. I think I'm going with a 750 watt Seasonic, fully modular, power supply. And then the workstation, I'm going with a 8700K for the processor. It's an i7. I think I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for that too, because I'm not really like that big on getting that one specifically built, but I do have a specific like Asus build on there. So it's Asus Z370E, and then a Strix 1060 6GB card. Now you may be asking why I'm getting a graphics card in a PC that you don't even need. As in, I don't need a graphics card for the render PC because I'm not going to be doing gaming. But I'm mainly getting it for the extra hardware acceleration and Sony Vegas Pro 15, which what I use for video editing and all that. Um, they have a option now to where you can use your graphics card to um, render instead of your CPU, and it actually lowers the render time, which is something I've been doing since I found out Vegas 15 came out. I gave it a try and I found that option, and I've been using that ever since. Now on the laptop, it's harder because it doesn't have a good graphics card. But it don't matter because I don't use that to edit anyway. I do from time to time if I'm doing something on here. I'll find a way to transfer the files on there. So what else was I on? Oh yeah, the RAM is 16 gigabytes. Because that's pretty much all I need. All I do is 1080p, like 60 FPS, video editing, and I don't do anything big. But in the near future, I probably will upgrade to 32 if I need it. I'm pretty sure I won't though because I don't do that much. Both the computers are gonna have Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo CPU coolers. I'm not liquid cooling any of them, really, because they don't need to. Especially in this computer, everything that I do in here doesn't need to be liquid cooled at all. Like everything stays cool in there. And yeah. Let's see what else. I'm getting a external hard drive so that I would be able to transfer the files from the gaming PC to the render PC. So that it's easier, so I don't have to keep like figuring out like new ways of transferring files. And then I am getting a new keyboard because the one I am using right now, the Black Widow 2016 edition, is going to the render PC, and the one I'm getting for mine is a Black Widow Chroma V2. I don't need a new mouse. I hit my mic. I'm not getting a new mouse because I'm gonna be putting this one with it, which is my old mouse that I used to use for this computer. The mouse pad will probably be exchanged because I'm actually gonna be getting two new things. Hopefully. I'm gonna be getting the Razer Firefly, the soft pad mouse. And then I'll probably be putting the one that I'm using right now with the other computer. And I'm going to be getting a Razer headphone stand with like 7.1 surround. It's really cool. I've been looking at a lot about it and it's badass. And the only reason why I'm going with all this like Razer stuff is because I'm very big on their products. Not to say that like Logitech or, you know, like all these other places are bad. It's just Razer is like, for me, the most reliable. I've never had anything happen to me from them. The only thing bad that's happened with any of my Razer stuff is the rubber on the side of the mouse on my old one is peeling off, but I've had that mouse for 5-6 years, so it's getting worn out, which it's not bad. I can deal with it. And if I need to upgrade the mouse, I'll just buy a new cheap Razer mouse. I don't need like a fancy one for that computer. And then that's pretty much that for all the hardware that I'm gonna be getting. For the storage in the render PC, it's only gonna have 120 gig SSD in it. Mainly because there's nothing gonna be going on. There's gonna be no gaming or anything on there. The only other thing I might put in there is a big size hard drive, like a 6 or an 8 terabyte. If I can find one under $200, which is almost impossible, depending on what company you look at. And that would be mainly because I like to keep my raw footage just in case something happens, especially after an upload. And I have a 500 gig hard drive in here. I have maybe 6 or 7 videos, and it's already half my hard drive. um, so what I would do with the 6 or 8 terabyte is I would put all the raw footage and the finished footage into their own folder, like if I did a Call of Duty video of like Black Ops 2 or something, I would keep the raw footage in one folder, and I would put the finished in a separate one, but in the same uh, like Call of Duty file. And that's only because I like to keep my stuff organized. That's how I am on this computer too. I've got everything organized. Um, that's just how I am. It's how I stay, you know, going and all that. Um, but yeah, like in both the computers, I'm maximizing the airflow. I don't care how much it costs, really. Um, in the Phanteks Enthoo Pro, there is already a 140 millimeter case fan in the back and the front. I'm getting one more for the front and 2 for the top. So that's a total of 5 fans. That is pretty much maximizing the airflow in there. Because that case, without the drive cages, which I'm not going to have in, the only thing I'm going to have in is um, like one hard drive, and I probably won't even need, and I won't need a extra drive cage for that. Um, yeah, and that's something else I gotta look at too. I gotta, because the case only comes with one SSD bracket and 2 3.5-inch hard drive brackets, and I'm gonna need to find an extra SSD bracket for the case. So I got 2 SSDs going in there, which that won't be hard to find. But the case can hold either 3 120 millimeter fans in the front without the hard drive cases, and with it, it can only hold 2 120s or 2 140s. So just to maximize everything, I'm going with 140s all around. The top, same thing, either 3 120s or 2 140s. And the back can hold a 120 or a 140. And the back and front already come with a 140, so I'm putting 3 more 140 millimeter case fans in the case. Then the other case, which is for the workstation, is a BitFenix Nova TG, which it already comes with 2 120 millimeters, one for the back, one for the front. And I'm actually going to be replacing the case fan in the front with 2 Cooler Master 120 millimeter case fans. I think because it has better airflow and it would actually be cheaper. And Cooler Master, everything I've seen, I love their stuff. Everything's really good from them. So, not to say that BitFenix is bad. I've never owned anything BitFenix. I've never owned anything Cooler Master either. It's just I've heard more stuff good about Cooler Master than I have about any other manufacturer out there. So, with all that being said, that's pretty much that for the computer stuff. I do still plan on live streaming all that when I get the computers. The only thing I probably won't stream is the booting for both the computers. Because I am gonna need time. Because I actually needed a lot of time when I built this computer back up. Everything is still the same: the processor, the RAM, the graphics card, everything. The only thing that's different is the motherboard, and yeah, I'll leave a link to that down below too. Uh, and when I first booted it up, I was having issues booting to my drive, and then I figured it out, and then it needed me to restart the computer. I restarted it, and nothing would work. It wouldn't boot back there again. I ended up wiping everything off my drive. I tried to install Windows on the 500 gig just so it would be a little bit faster at least, but nothing would work. And then I finally figured out how to do it with the actual hard drive that's in the computer, which is the 1 terabyte. And if I would have known that's how you did it, then I would have done it to the 500 gig. Um, but what can you do? That's okay, because I don't know what's gonna be going on with this computer when I move. Um, I don't know if I'm keeping it. I might just as like fuck, I don't even know. Maybe just a extra, maybe. Because I'm not gonna be upgrading this at all. Like, unless like I have people that move down Florida close to me. If I do, then I'll gladly upgrade it. Um, but if anything, I'll probably just put this as like a family computer, maybe. I'll do it to where it's faster. I'll get an SSD in there. Um, and maybe a 500 gigabyte hard drive. Like an actual 500 gig, not this piece of shit that's in here. um, but that's all right. Um, if I do, then I will definitely upgrade a little bit. Like I said, new hard drive. I'll get a new power supply, because this one is kind of shitting out on me. um, and then I don't know. Uh, yeah. So I don't know. Lots of stuff. Still planning. Still trying to figure out what's going on. But we're still definitely moving. I do still plan on definitely building the new computers, and I'm really looking forward to it because then I can actually do more stuff. Like on here, I'm able to stream and game, and on there, it'll be even easier. And I might set everything up down there depending on how it is because I have seen how it is, and it's a pain in the ass, but um, maybe if I do it a certain way, then I'll be able to do it. I was planning on using the second PC to stream uh, the video and audio from my gaming PC. Um, the only issue is the audio getting to the second PC, which that will be something I will actually really screw around with. Because I do plan on getting a new Elgato. I do have an HD60 right now. Well, HD60S. I've got that, but I do want to get the HD60 Pro. And that's why we'll be putting in, if not this computer, then the second computer. Which is something I might actually do, because the other computer has a better processor and graphics card. Well, not better graphics card, but it's got a better than this one. It it would definitely be a step up. um, so like I said, that would be just a day of me like screwing around with everything, making sure that everything works. If I do get that to work, then that'll be something I will definitely do. If not, then that's alright. I'll still do everything from the main computer, which is what I'm probably gonna end up doing anyway. Um, so yeah. On that note, um, I was just pretty much letting you guys know what's going on, keeping you guys up to date. Sorry that this took so long. I already knew this was gonna be a long video, which I was fine with. I still gotta test out my streaming stuff because I was having an issue with my computer, and I found out that my Ethernet driver had an update. So I'm gonna test everything out again, see if everything works. I actually do still have Twitch pulled up over there. And yeah, speaking of upgrading, I'm I'm sorry. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do too, because like if I do stuff for the secondary computer, which I might do, then I would probably get like the same webcam I have now and another Blue Yeti for that computer, just in case I want to record like a console. Um, and if I do that, then that's what I'll do. Like I said, I'll figure everything out. I'll see what I can do. I'll it really depends on money at that, how much money I have at that time. um, but yeah. Um, so like I said, I'm gonna try and stream tomorrow. I am going to definitely vlog for this channel tomorrow. I still have to vlog today. I gotta finish up whatever I'm doing. Um, and then I will see you guys tomorrow then. Um, yeah. So that's gonna be it for this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, sorry this was a long video. Like I said, I already knew it was gonna be. All my videos when I'm just ranting usually is. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I love your faces. Thank you for sticking with me. Um, and again, I'm sorry for not uploading through all that time, but I'm sure you guys understand. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love your faces, and I'll see you all in the next one.